Art. My friends, welcome to the second episode of the second season of Art, where we work on artistic projects that enable us to express ourselves through art. Now, my friends, if you've been with us for a while through our first season and our summer season, and even the first episode of our second season, you'll know that here at Art, we like to work with materials, raw materials, that are also easy to find around our homes and are not high-maintenance art endeavors. My name is Miss Rebecca with the Shaler North Hills Library. That's Miss Ingrid behind the camera.
Hi.
My friends, today we have one of my favorite arts ever.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh, I didn't know there was anything on that even. And I've been in here. The reason we're late is because Miss Rebecca was helping me with my insecurity.
It's a koala.
Yes.
My friends, this koala is made with newspapers glued to a blue construction paper. I cut out a piece of black construction paper for a nose, and then I had some googly eyes, so I popped the googly eyes on. But here's some tips. One, you don't need to use construction paper. You could use a paper plate.
Wow.
And you don't need to use newspaper because it's 2020, so maybe you don't have a newspaper handy, but I bet I know what you do have. Not you, but your super special grown-up, mail.
Oh, yeah. I bet you have a lot of mail.
Junk mail.
Yeah.
But that is not an opinion of the Shaler North Hills Library. But it is an opinion of mine because sometimes you get a lot of junk mail.
Yeah.
Which makes you wonder. My friends, but a lot of times in your junk mail, you'll get little flyers, and your super special grown-up will know what I'm talking about. But you could cut those up, too.
Yep.
Or if you had an old magazine,
Yep.
that would work. I prefer just the plain kind of like gray and black for the koala. But that's the thing about art. You may think, I don't want a gray and black koala. I want like a Technicolor magazine koala.
That's cool.
Or, you could do it. You do it how it works for you, and you do it how your super special grown-up, enables you to do by the supplies that they provide you with. So, we're going to make one here like we always do. Now, my friends, like I said, you may not have construction paper. You may just have regular paper, and that works too. Now, I'm going to use this piece of green one because I want to. Now, you may notice this piece of green construction paper has a rip. Oh, I know. It bummed me out too, but that's okay because my koala, I'm going to put my koala down at the bottom, and that's going to be a leaf.
Oh, that's creative.
So that works out fine. And now here's my newspaper. Now, my friends, I already cut my newspaper in half because it's easier for me to cut. Now, if you want, you can draw your circle and your shapes on your newspaper. I don't because I'm such a free spirit. So I'm just going to cut it right out of there without even making, a pattern. So here I'm going to cut my circle. And you know what? It doesn't even need to be a perfect circle, but you could trace a circle shape if you wanted to. Because the way I look at it, koalas are living, and so they move around. And what shapes my head? What shapes my head? You can't really tell because I keep moving. So
even spy koalas probably don't have a perfectly round head.
Spy koala. So there's my koala's head.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to make my koalas like shoulders, like this.
That's the Wall Street Journal.
I just took it from downstairs.
Yeah.
Which, don't tell anybody. Whenever I needed to use newspapers for a craft, I'd take old newspapers from downstairs and I'd take them from the newspaper shelf, but in the back room. But then I just realized today that there's a whole bin under the newspaper shelves that Miss Eileen made that says, "Please save for crafts."
Who knew?
I didn't take from that bin before. I don't know if the bin was there before. When I discovered it today, I'm pretending it wasn't there before.
I don't think it was there
which,
before.
you know.
So if you were hoping to come to the library and read Tuesday the 20th, 2019 issue of the Wall Street Journal.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So I've got my shoulders. Got my trusty glue stick. And friends, why does it still work? Because I put the cap on.
Fresh as the day it was born.
So, here's my glue.
So you've been using that since March.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I know. Why is it good?
Because you take care of it.
Because I put the cap on. So here's my shoulders. And I try to line them up at the bottom. But you don't have to. Then I'm going to get the glue on my head. Oh, I thought the cap was on and I just rubbed my hand all over.
Would you say this, what you're creating, is akin to a koala getting a glamour shot photo?
No.
Okay.
No. No.
Did you ever get a glamour shot photo?
Do you think I ever got a glamour shot photo?
I know, but sometimes, like...
Did you ever get a glamour shot photo?
No. But, I mean, sometimes, like, you have friends who are like, let's go get glamour shots. Okay.
I didn't have those friends. So there's my koala head.
I didn't even get my senior picture taken.
I got to see your picture taken.
Now it seems like senior pictures are glamour shots.
They're quite the situation.
They are.
Now I'm going to make my ears, and I want 2 circles. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fold my newspaper in half, because then I can cut my circle and I'll have 2 already. I don't have to cut 2 extras. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off this extra newspaper, because then it will make it easier for me to cut. And I won't have, like, you know, cut paper dangling on my hands. And don't flail your hands about with scissors like I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. Open, shut, move the paper as you cut. That's a little cutting rhyme Miss Penny told me.
That's nice.
I'm not a good cutter.
You're not a good cutter.
I'm not.
But everybody's not a good cutter. But if you're not a good cutter, then you are good at other things. You're a wonderful dancer.
Well, I enjoy dancing.
Well, I feel like that's the part of dancing, you know, unless you're in a competition.
Did you ever do dance competitions?
No, just recitals.
Did you take dance from Judy Murtaugh?
Yes. But then I moved from Judy Murtaugh to Ruby Doherty in Finleyville, I think, and did baton too.
Dude, that's cool.
I loved baton.
Were you a Bethette?
No, I wish I would have been. It would have kept me well occupied. Okay, my friends. Whoop! I've got a koala. So now you're thinking, well, wait a minute. On the other koala, there's googly eyes and there's a black nose. And you know what?
Oh, look at that.
But I don't have black construction paper and I don't have googly eyes.
Guess what you have? Which are also well taken care of because...
my crayons. So,
yep.
I'm going to get my crayons out. I'm going to put the original koalas, the OGs, down on the shelf.
Miss Carr is giving you massive thumbs up for your batoning.
Thanks. Yeah, I could do it right now. And I could flip it up in the air and catch it.
That's really... oh my gosh, do that thing again. That is really cool.
I love baton.
You could have been a Bethel Park ice dancer.
There aren't any such things. Now, my friends, what I need today is my black crayon. And those of you who have been with us know what happened to the black crayon. Wait, where's the rest of the black crayon? There you are. There you are.
Did you know that if a crayfish loses a leg, it can grow it back?
I did not know that.
I learned that last night in our page turners class.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
My friends, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my very own koala eyeballs and nose.
Okay.
So first I'm going to draw my nose.
You're collaging instead of drawing it right on the paper.
Well, yeah, because then it's different. So I'm coloring my nose. And then I'm going to make my eyeballs too. And you may think, but like, wait a minute, how are you going to do that? And you'll see.
You are very creative.
I'm really not. You know what I am? I'm a direction follower.
So are these directions that you're making in your head?
Well, these are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's for an oval. Like, I didn't think of this. I found this on my friend Google.
Oh.
Well, I was aware of it because this is one of my favorite crafts. I just think the koalas are so cute with the newsprint. Okay, so here's my eyeballs.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice eyeball. Black is such a nice crayon.
It is. I wish it wouldn't have broken, but that's okay.
What would determine when you'd need a new box of crayons? Just in general. I'm not referring to that box.
I feel like I don't know. I really feel like, honestly, you could use one box of crayons if you take care of them for a long time. I know it's really nice to have a fresh box of crayons with tips. Ooh, you can get such nice lines, and you can get into like little crevices when you're coloring, like in a coloring book or a picture. But really, they can last a real long time. So now I'm going to cut out my face pieces, and like I always do, I'm going to cut off the rest of the paper. Because you know when you cut and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that. Now my eyeballs are not even, but I don't know if eyeballs in real life
They aren't.
But I know feet aren't, and like my ears aren't.
Eyeballs aren't either.
Yeah, so it's okay. I mean, it's okay for me. I'm not a very particular person.
That's why you have to, like, when you go to the eye doctor, they have to take the measurements of both eyes to fit you for your contacts or your glasses.
Mm. Okay.
And if anybody needs an eye doctor or eye surgeon, I have the best one. So you can message. Look how nice that is. You're a regular Lois Ellard, but with a better name.
That's not really my favorite style of illustration.
Collage.
To be honest with you. Yeah.
But look at how great your collages have been.
Leaf Man gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Leaf Man is creepy.
It reminds me of the Night Gardener.
It's successful, though.
Oh my
Night
gosh,
Gardener is good.
I can appreciate it.
Right,
I
I
can
gotcha.
appreciate it. I will read it.
I
I
gotcha.
take it places. Well, not
Do you like
now.
Feathers for Lunch? I like that story.
I don't know if I've ever read it.
It's pretty good. It's about this cat that wants to eat a bird for lunch. And he tries to follow him everywhere, but the bird gets away, so he all ends up with his feathers. Oh, I just gave it away. I know you don't like it. And that's it.
Okay.
Or does he? But you can probably figure out if it's a children's book. Oh, last night on Dino Stories, there was this really good nonfiction book that you might want to share with your preschool plus more storytime group. Oh, is that cute? Oh, I love it. What's he
my
thinking?
koala. Hold on.
I wonder what he's thinking.
He's looking down at the leaves in his paw.
Oh,
You
that's
can't see
so
his hands down here.
nice.
But if you wanted to make like a whole koala, have at it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to write my koala.
That's nice. That is really nice.
So, my friends, you know, we put all our crayons back in the box.
And look.
We've got our cap on our glue stick.
Yep.
Could
you do that baton thing one more time? Look at that.
Okay, my friends.
That's so nice. There were 3 little koalas on a table of... Yeah, that's cool. Do, 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 do.